Hey, welcome to Star Citizen. And we just logged in to the beautiful, beautiful floating city in the sky known as Orison. We're gonna get out of bed, which we've woke up in, and yeah, this is the green circle habitats, which is the habitation area that players will log into. Well, most of the time anyway, unless they are in prison or have died. Right, so yesterday was a really, really fun day. Myself and a player called Eagle got ourselves in prison in an attempt to break out, and we had several problems, not least of all running out of oxygen and finding there were no vehicles in the garage outside the prison, so there was no way to escape. That was great fun. I've been thinking about what to do today, and it's really funny because a friend of mine asked me what my starting location was in the game, and I nearly always start in Lawville. In fact, 99.9% of the time I will start in Lawville. But for new players, I wouldn't say Lawville was the best starting place. I mean, whichever city you're in, or whichever location you start to choose in, choose to start in, sorry, there's benefits and drawbacks to any place. Area 18, New Babbage, Lawville, or even Orison, where we are now. It's a bit bright today. Wow, that sun is bright today. Yeah, that is... there's something not right with the ozone layer this morning. However, let's go to the starport, because what I want to do is try at this early hour of the morning, and it is...
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Well, it's 5:45 in the morning, so it's 5:45 a.m. on a Sunday morning, and the servers...
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Thank you. We'll get on the shuttle. We'll get on this shuttle, which will take us to the starport.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Just say good morning to everybody. So with the servers being a bit quieter, I'm thinking let's do some drug smuggling. Let's use the remaining hours on the rental of our Andromeda ship to make some money. And we don't know how this is going to work out. We could end up completely broke from this. However, we might as well give it a try. Drug smuggling in real life, it's the worst thing, one of the worst things you could do in the world. And it's illegal. Excuse me. It's illegal in most countries for good reason. They made it possible in Star Citizen, and it isn't without its risks. Big risks. But with great risk comes great rewards, or great losses. And
Approaching next station.
we'll give it a
If this is
try.
your stop,
We'll give it a
please
try. We
prepare to
can,
disembark.
if worst comes to worst, we can always reset our
Last call for
character
passengers. The shuttle is
and
preparing
start
to
over.
depart.
And start over. It's absolutely no problem in the
Providing connections to all major platforms.
public test
Crusader
universe,
Industries is happy to offer
which
free
is
and convenient transit to all
where we are
visitors
now.
aboard the Orson Skyway shuttle service.
So we'll
Have
just
a
make
pleasant
our
stay.
way down to the spaceport. This is the new patch that was released yesterday at about 1 a.m. UTC. Those wonderful, excuse me, those wonderful people at CIG
Enjoy.
made absolutely sure that they got the patch out before the weekend, so people like myself could play and experience the wonderful game that Star Citizen is turning out to be. And just a moment while I reply to someone in chat. Oh, goodness me. It is early, and we got a half a night's decent sleep last night, and yeah, this music is just a bit too loud this morning. So, what we will need to do is review our. We've got a can of pips on the floor. We're going to review our armor because this is unsuitable. This is really unsuitable, but what we're going to do, we're not going to go anywhere without our wonderful Apex classes. However, let me just try this on. Something not quite right. It looks good, it looks brilliant, but there's something not right about that. Yeah. There's something not right about that. However, I do need to... Who's this? This is not a player. If you ever want to know who's a player and who's an NPC, hold your F key down, focus on the player, and there should be a menu that says send friend request, and a line underneath it saying invite player to party. And when that doesn't show up, it's an NPC, or if another menu shows up, it's an NPC. That's how you tell the difference between players and NPCs, because it's not always obvious. Right, so let's see how much time we've got on our Andromeda.
Vehicle retrieval system.
And we haven't. We've run out of time. That's unfortunate. I think I thought we had at least a couple of hours left on our Andromeda, but that's gone from our fleet manager. Let's just take a look at our fleet, at our Mobi-class, and see what the score is. We've got 941,000 credits left, 1 million of which was donated by CIG for us to play around with and try things out and you know, get to experience things we may not otherwise do due to lack of funds. Um, yeah, I wanted to do this in the Andromeda, but it's not essential. We can do this in the Titan. The beauty about using a smaller ship is if you lose everything, you don't lose as much. So, I think yes, what we're going to do is make some money. Some dirty money. Dirty money is proceeds from crime, and make no mistake about it. Drug smuggling in Star Citizen, as in real life, not that there's much comparison, but in this case, it's highly illegal. And questionable amongst many players. You know, you will get quite a few people who voice their opinion about drug smuggling in the game.
Welcome
It's
to the
immoral,
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
unethical, and you're in it for profit. You are doing it for profit, not any other reason, because you can't use the drugs. You know, you can't do anything, not these drugs anyway. So we'll claim, it's actually at Port Olisar, and I know there's absolutely nothing in this ship, so we'll claim the Titan, because it, out of, well, we've got the Reclaimer, which is 300 cargo. We've also got the Vulture, which is 12 cargo, which is bigger, but the Titan, we'll use this. We'll use this. So we'll file a claim.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
That's going to transfer our ship from Port Olisar to Orison, and we'll be able to retrieve it and then access it through the hangar. And yeah, we'll take this. We'll take this. But first of all, we need to find the location of a place called Jumptown, which is on a planet that orbits Crusader called Yella. Now, there's some of my friends know where Jumptown is off the back of their hands.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I don't, so either find a way to Jumptown from a guide, which is the it's called the Cornerstone Planet Survey. If you Google that, Cornerstone, all one word, Planet Survey, and then you'll be presented with the planet's Hurston Crusader, ArcCorp, and Microtech. From there, you can find out exactly where to get to Jumptown. Now it says start within 100 meters of OM5 around Yella. Okay. And then turn towards OM3 and fly for 225 kilometers until your distance to OM3 is 419.2 kilometers. Turn towards OM1, fly for 81 kilometers towards OM1 until your distance to OM1 is 487.3 kilometers. You will hit the surface. Keep your direction towards OM1 while following the surface. There's got to be, that is like a dogleg journey. You got to fly to one, then turn, and then fly to another, and you're going to be flying backwards to find out what the distance is from the I'm going to put into Google directions to jump down. Let's have a see. There's a video. There is a video. In fact, there's quite a few videos. Now then, That's worth watching. That's worth watching. So just bear with me while I have a look into this. In fact, we don't have to. We don't have to go to Jumptown, but Jumptown is the best place to get to get illegal drugs. So,
Welcome to the
as
ASOP
with all
vehicle
things,
retrieval system.
this is we're going to retrieve our Titan.
Vehicle selected.
We're also
Standby.
going
Your
to
vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
delivered to Hangar 5. Right, okay, Hangar
Please visit
5.
us again.
So, before we do that, I'm going to take off these fine threads, and the gloves, and the Landite boots, and we're going to put on some armor. Now, the armor we choose is going to be the medium armor, and what we will do is put on a suit, an undersuit, and then medium arms, medium helmet, medium legs, and a medium torso. And that is, we need a backpack. Where is my heavy armor? There it is. Right, okay. We need to sell that. In fact, we need to sell quite a few things. Might take, actually, yeah. I'm gonna sell some stuff. Gonna get rid of what we don't need. I think the weapons, we've got a load of knives we can sell. But as for weapons, it's going to be the MP4. I keep calling it an MP4. It's a P4. We're going to take some ammo with us, which we've got bunches of. We'll stock up on that, and if you hold your mouse, if you hover your mouse button over any item of ammunition, it'll tell you which slots you've got filled on your armor. We're also going to take 2 spare, so we'll put 2 spare in our armor there. Now we need some med pens in case we get into trouble. So we'll take 4 on our leg and split that into 2, and then, yeah, no, I didn't want it in there, I want it in legs. Why won't it go in the legs? Well, that's damn strange. That is Orc Mark 5 legs, Orc Mark 5 Core Crusader. Nah, wait a minute, there's a problem. There is, Houston, we have an issue. Right, so I can't put anything. I can't put anything in my legs. What the hell's going on? That is weird. That is really strange. Let me come out of this. Go back into it. There we go. Right. Close the inventory, open it back up, goes into the legs, no problem. Now then, one of these, and this is another problem. Right, so that's an Cambio Light SRT attachment. That's salvaging, right? But I'm looking for one with tractor beam attachment. Right, cool. Nice. Actually, let's just put that in our... Where is that? If we put that on our leg and then just drag that over. That's a salvaging attachment, which we collected some of these, but I don't know where they are. We collected 2 of these, in fact. Put that back in there. What about this one? No, that hasn't got... I don't think that's got any attachment in it. The thing about the multi-tool is you've just got to get it right. Try this one. You've got to get the mouse pointer in the right position to see if there's an attachment in it, and it's not always. It does not always work great. So is that gonna play ball? No. No, we've got... I don't know what problems we've got this morning, but we drag it.
Hi.
Hello, mate. How's it going? I don't think the sound in the game's working. Let me just check my comms. This is the one. Mute microphone, no. Use operating system default. Let's try that. Nope. Still not working. Options, key bindings, and it's at the bottom, I do believe. Head tracking, so push to talk, number pad plus. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Still not working. Strange. Why is our... So... choose that. Very strange that we had problems with this yesterday. We had problems with the voice yesterday, but I'm just having a look through the... This is weird. Hello mate. How's it going? Now this guy, you walk up to him. Look at that. Invite to party, send friend request. Hey, that looks cool. You got a cool suit there. Right, so hello. It's another player. Invite to party, send friend request. Kelsar.
Hey, buddy.
Yo, dude. How's it hanging, man?
Good.
What's up?
So, you guys...
It's going good. Just me and some buddies on a pub crawl.
Oh, nice. You look like you're dressed for a pub crawl. Lovely shoes. Who's got the purple shoes on? Okay. What are our plans in Star Citizen?
There's going to be a bunch of us showing up here, bud.
What, naked? Huh.
Yeah, something unfortunate happened to our buddy in the gown.
That's okay. That's okay, no problem. It takes all sorts of people in Star Citizen. You just take them as you find them. Anyway, I'm from England, and pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. Take it easy, man. Fly safe.
You too, man. Have a good day. Right, so... Oh, and by the way, say hi to YouTube. I'm live streaming at the moment.
Oh yeah? We're live too.
Yeah, go try the PTV
Cool.
raids. They're fucking great.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
don't
Pastor says
listen
the
to these
PTV race
blokes.
is way better than ship racing. The best thing to do in the game.
Yeah. PTV races, fucking amazing. I love them.
Oh, mate, you sound like you come from down
You know
south.
what? I'd rather do PTV races than normal ship races.
Right. At a guess, I
The lack
would
of time
say...
of the wheels falling off. Great content.
Cool. At a guess, I would say home counties, like Hertfordshire, somewhere in that area. How close am I?
Yeah. Or you can wait. You can wait till Penguin passes out and still hears close.
Or mate, he's from down south. He's a Southern Fairy, and I'm a Northern Monkey. Yeah, I'm a Northern Monkey, you Northern Monkey. The difference between people in Northern England and Southern England relies on one factor. The amount of foam on the top of the beer. And I'm not joking. So the people in the south of England don't like foam on top of the beer so much. The people in the north, the further north you go in England, and this is not Scotland, right? Just in England, the further north you go, the thicker the foam is on the top of the beer. And they pride themselves on it. You know, it's a good, they call it a head. It's got a good head on that beer. You know, and it can be like 2-3 inches thick. And they love it. They absolutely love it. I don't, right? I'm not a fan of the foam that floats on the top of of draft ale. You know, what comes out of the tap. I'm not a fan of that. I like beer. If we're talking beer, give me Budweiser. Give me goddamn Budweiser. It's American, you know. So what? It tastes great. Budweiser is one of the best tasting beers, in my opinion, on the planet. Yeah, it is. And, you know, people talk about real ale, pale ale, stout, IPA, and all that. It's whatever you like. It's whatever you like. Anyway, he's got... you are going somewhere very hot. Or very cold. It's a Novichok with a Pembroke backpack.
Please visit us again.
Nice Demico rifle, by the way, mate. That is impressive. Okay. Not very talkative, but you never know where people come from. They might not even speak English. So what we're doing here, we are trying to sort out our. We've got med gun, we've got med pens, we've got a multi-tool with a tractor beam attachment on it, which is exactly what we want. We don't need anything else there. We've only got a couple of tiger claws, but I am absolutely amazed. Yesterday, I went on a supply run to the outposts around Yella, and there's only two, Anderson and Norgard. And the loot from that was embarrassing compared to 3.17 live server. No med guns, right? No med guns. And plenty of multi-tools, as you can see, but very little in the way of medical guns. And that's basically a lifesaver, is the med gun. You draw it like a normal weapon, or you can use it on yourself as well as other players. The med pens, they just give you life to the med pens, but the med guns can heal minor injuries, revive players from an incapacitated state, and also inject drugs into the system to help players recover. Whereas the med pens are just health giving. So we've got just about everything we need, apart from where's our gun, where's our weapon. So we're gonna stick. I said we're gonna stick. No, we're not. Oh, what about that one? No. Oh, what is going on this morning? So if I drag that to my, okay, fine. Where's our? We need a suppressor on that, and we also need a sight too. In fact, no. Take the suppressor off that. Where's the MP? Where's the P4 with the sight on it? Not that one. Oh yeah, that one. Right. So we'll put the suppressor on that. We haven't got a magazine in that, so what we'll do is take just one more. We'll take. You see, that is a Cambio Light SRT attachment, right? That is the one we looted. I thought we looted two, but anyway, we're going to take one more of those. So that's the Cambio Light SRT attachment. Can. And this is Cambio Light SRT attachment without the can on the end. What is the difference? What is the difference? Canister used in conjunction with the Pyro multi-tool and Cambio Light SRT attachment to store recycled material composite RMC reclaimed from scrap. Contents can be sold or used to make repairs. Okay. And if we go into our utility and look at that, this grey cat offers deliver attachment, though not as powerful as the Cambio. This is Cambio Light, that's the difference. Right. That's Cambio Light. Oh, I'm confused. I'm confused. I am confused. What is the difference between those two? Anyway, that's something to work out. What we're going to do is we're going to find Jumptown. This is our quest to find Jumptown. Been there before, but it's been a mission that's a delivery mission, and it says pick up a parcel from Jumptown. So I'm thinking, great, you know, we've got a marker for Jumptown, we can just fly straight there. We're going to take 2 of these bottles, and we're going to put those, we'll put those in our armor, right? Leave our backpack free for whatever else. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Take that Crusader security. I don't like the open face helmets, but the ones with the dark faces are not too bad. And yeah, you'll find a lot of the armor, although it's full face, it's got like I don't know what you call them, a ski mask, a balaclava with just the eye holes in. And you can't see the eyes because they've got like mirrored glass or or perspex over the eyes, so you can't see the eyes. Other open face helmets, or you know, with a helmet with a visor, you can see the whole face, and some of them display if you've got glasses on, like I have, others don't. So just pick and choose. Many different helmets and stuff in the game to keep people happy. So we're just about kitted out there. So we're going to Hangar 5, which is where our ship is. Hangar 5. Hangar 5. So, yeah, nice to meet those guys on a pub crawl. If you don't know what a pub crawl is, you know, if you're from a country that doesn't if you call it a bar or whatever, a pub is just a public house that sells alcohol. And in England, there's not one on every street corner, but not far off, you know. There are certain towns, like Blackpool. I think Blackpool has the largest number of pubs of any town in the UK. And the second is Halifax in West Yorkshire, which is my hometown. I was born and raised, well, no, I was born in Huddersfield, but raised in Halifax. And that's because there used to be 5 breweries in Halifax. 5. And I think there are still a couple running. But, you know, with 5 breweries in a town that size, you do get pubs on every street corner. Actually, look at our thirst bar. Our thirst bar's 89%. So we're just going to get out of the pilot seat, access our inventory, and have some drinks. And I think what we'll do is we'll finish the blue ones off. All right, we've got 2 in our backpack. We're going to put more in the ship when we've had some drinks. So then there we go. Drop that on the floor. Drag and drop it on the floor. Carry another one, which it'll put it in our hand. We're going to drink this one. Huh. I need a transporter. They destroyed mine. Ah. And I bet you they didn't do it for profit. I bet you they did it for sport, which is the difference between pirating and griefing. Right? If you're doing it for profit, you're a pirate. If you're doing it for the fun of it, you're a griefer. Nobody likes a griefer except other griefers. But pirating is an element in Star Citizen, and you know, you'll get accosted by a ship or more who say, right, give us your cargo, share what you've got, or you know, give us it all, or we'll destroy everything. You know, it depends how ruthless people are as to what the demands are. Like, you know, difference between the South Sea Pirates and Dick Turpin, where, you know, Dick Turpin was, or Robin Hood, you know. But Robin Hood, did he really exist? That's open for debate. Right, so let's take, in our vehicle, let's take 3. 3 of these. So split 3 of these and just transfer them to our vehicle. Just for backup, you know, backup emergencies, that kind of thing. Put our helmet back on, and now we're good to go. Oops, litter on the floor of our ship. Who would have thought it? So enter the pilot seat. And what we're going to do is make a route to Yella, right? So that's set.
Clear to launch.
We've requested landing clearance. Power everything on. Now, the Avenger is not like the Andromeda we were flying yesterday. It's a lot lighter ship, a lot more agile and reactive. So we just raise it up slightly, bring up the undercarriage, and we move forward out of the hangar. There is our destination, and I think what I'm going to do, I'll turn on the quantum drive. It tells us to exit the atmosphere, so let's turn off chat a moment. That's distracting.
Please visit again.
There's two ways of doing this. We can head straight for yellow. We just turn on the cruise control and up the thrust limiter, or we can gain some height quickly and then transfer to yellow. But there's no right or wrong way of doing this. You often find your own way of doing things in Star Citizen. Obviously everybody has their own idea of what is good and what is bad, but to be fair, you find your own way. There's no instruction manual, there's no guide or tutorial to show you how to do things. You work it out for yourself most of the time, which is great, but who knows? CIG in future may come up with a tutorial system for new players. I think that would be good because most games have that, but at the moment Star Citizen doesn't. So, you know, we're at 84. We need to be over 90. I think for speed, what we're going to do, point the nose up to near 90%, usually take it up to like 80, 85, something like that. Climb quickly into the atmosphere, get about 90-ish, bit more than 90. That red marker, that one there, is going to turn blue as it just has done at 90,000 feet. We'll pull back on, we'll just reduce the thrust and wait for our quantum drive to calibrate. Now hold down the B key. And we're in quantum travel towards yellow. That effect is awesome. Little bit of a freeze there, so not too concerned about that. Now, the most important thing, right? Let's just take the cruise control off. The most important thing is that icon there. That is the comms array. That means anybody commits a crime, they will be detected. That thing, the comm array. When that's disabled around yellow, don't be here unless you want to fight. Because that's what's going to happen if you stay around too long. So we are looking for OM1, and that's OM1. Right, so from OM1 we should be able to work out where Jumptown is. So doesn't look familiar. Doesn't look familiar at all. Isn't that? It don't look familiar. However, what we're gonna do? No. We're gonna reverse. We're gonna reverse thrust until is that OM1. Right. So we are gonna get about 50 kilometers away from an orbital marker, and that is because there are still people who in order to find victims, and I mean victims, they fly around the orbital markers waiting for ships to jump in or quantum in, you know, whatever you call it, hyperspace travel, jump technology, whatever you term that, it's called quantum in Star Citizen. And they jump around from marker to marker and also over the bases. They see any ships, they destroy them. Why? Because they're there, you know. And the added concern over many players now in the 3.18 PTU is the CIG have added salvaging. So you destroy a ship, you salvage it, you sell it for profit. You know, it's an extra risk and eventuality that is going to happen. There are people who do that. I mean, it's not as profitable as some other endeavors, but it's still a possibility, and there's certain people who are worried that it's, you know, on top of griefing, it's going to become legitimate griefing. You know, people are going to destroy your ship and then say, well, I did it for salvage. But to be honest, there are, if you go to certain areas, and I've seen quite a few ships floating in space. I did a mission yesterday, a bounty mission to eliminate a pirate. Right, so we're just gonna stop it there. We'll be okay here for now. Did a mission yesterday to eliminate a pirate for a bounty, and let's just turn that off to save our sanity from some. I said let's just turn that off. Oh. Can we shut everything down? Oh, thank goodness. Peace and quiet. However, it's not all peace and quiet. What's still... It's like a wind noise. Let's turn everything back on.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Yeah, there's still that noise in the background. Honestly, the shields are coming up again. Look, the shields down there it's a lot faster. Shield regeneration is a lot faster than it is in 3.17, which is a good thing. Yeah, I mean, the thing about salvaging is the ships all over the place, and you want to go salvaging. CIT have provided players with more than enough opportunity to go salvaging. You don't have to destroy player ships to do it. You know, just like in Klesha Prison, you don't have to go around killing other players to loot the bodies, because there's loads and loads of NPCs, and you don't even have to kill them or knock them out. They pass out on their own. You know, give them long enough, they will pass out. They'll run out of oxygen, because NPCs aren't that smart. You know, like the 20 or 30% of Star Citizen players that aren't that smart. They're just... CIG have just modelled the NPCs off those players. And that is tongue-in-cheek sarcasm, because obviously they haven't modelled NPCs after players who aren't that intelligent. But retake security post Korea. Nah, not going there. Right, we need to find Jumptown. Now, my mate Bushy, fucking have, mate. He's an Australian guy. He flies to Yella, points his ship at the planet, lands at Jumptown, like he was born there. And I'm like, you bastard, you know everything. But anyway, he's not here. We've got to find it on our own. Why isn't he here? Well, probably because it's like daft. Oh, it's not daft o'clock in Australia. It'd be like 5:30 p.m. or something. It's 6:30 a.m. in the UK. We need to find Yella. We need to find Jumptown, sorry. So the thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow this guide. Start within 100 meters of OM5. Turn towards OM3. Fly for 225 kilometers until your distance from OM3 is 419. Right, so we'll do this to start with, but I think we need to find a more efficient way of doing it. Start within 100 meters of OM. Start within 100 meters of OM5. Right, so to drive on. Or quantum travel on. OM1. OM5. Okay, OM5. Here we go.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel.
Okay. And that's OM5. Right. We know what we're doing. Right, so I'd say that was within 100 meters. So turn towards OM3. Right, so we need to find another orbital marker, OM3. And the oh, I love the sun. Thank you. Yes, that's great. Where's OM3? And just to, if we turn off and on our, so that's going to be, oh, that's OM2. Yeah, if you don't see an orbital marker, see, there's a ship. What have we got? It might be Crusader security. It might not. If it turns red, we are out of here. So we're just going to put our thrust. We're not going to target him. He might see that as a sign of aggression. He'll pop up on our radar. Turn to OM3. Don't know what that one is. And that's minus Lament. OM3. Right, okay. So we're at OM3, right? Fly for 225 kilometers until your distance is 419.2 kilometers, right? So 419.2 is what we're looking for. I mean, this is the hard way. There's going to be a much easier way. Once you know where it is on the planet, or where to fly to from an orbital marker, what direction and heading, once you've got that sorted out, you know, it's like anything else. You know where it is, you know how to get there, you don't need directions. But without the mission to pick up a parcel from Jumptown, it is difficult to get to. I know loads of people know how to get to it. I don't. I've never flown. This is the first time ever that I've flown to Jumptown from an unknown starting location. So we're looking for 419.2, which is a bit specific, you know. If you think about 419.2, that's 4,192 meters in space, where a meter matters. Yeah, 409. So we're coming down now. 4571. Yeah. But if we were wanting to make a regular run of this, then we would educate ourselves and get to know where Jumptown is exactly. I mean, I've been there a few times. I've been there twice on my own delivery missions, and quite a few times with friends who were flying their own ships, and I just tagged along. So I didn't really need to know where I was going. So we are at full burn for speed, but that ship that we saw previously, that could just be waiting there for people to take off. It could be a security ship that hasn't sort of scanned us yet. .500 kilometers, so getting into the 400s now. 419.2 is what we're looking for. But yeah, once we know where it is and what to look for, I think there's a mountain range, and some people have described it like a face, you know, and you fly towards the left eye socket. There's a mountain range that looks like an eye socket or whatever, and blah 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 blah. Right, so now we have got trouble, because we've got selling and the orbital. Oh god, brilliant. We don't want selling, we want OM3. Right, so 419.2, so 20 kilometers off now, and what we'll do is just start to decrease our speed. And then, yeah, slowly make our way there. Actually, it's not 2 meters, we're talking kilometers, so it's going to be 200 meters. 24, 23.5. Bit more. So at least selling's out of the way. You see, the planets, the moons around the planet orbit. The station orbits, the comma ray orbits. The planet itself, like Crusader, Hurston, Microtech, ArcCorp, does not. So that's 0.2. Right. So we're at 419.2, and then it says turn towards OM1, fly for 81.4 kilometers towards OM1 until your distance to OM1 is 487.3. So we need to find OM1, which is OM3. OM2, OM1, no, that's OM6. Is this OM1? OM1, right, so fly towards OM1 until your distance is 487.3. You will hit your surface. Keep your direction towards OM1 while following the surface. Right. 487.3. Okay, 487.3. 487.3. It's not far away. We're gonna actually no. We'll go half. We'll go half into the afterburner. 487.3, and there's got to be an easier way. There has to be an easier way. This takes too much time. You know, I want to turn up at the planet, go to an orbital marker, or know where it is. We're keeping an eye also on our radar. Any ships turn up. Any ships turn up, and we've got to think about if they turn red, full boost, full burn out of there. If they're in a faster ship than us, which is probable, pirates use very fast ships, then we're in trouble, but for now we're okay. We're always on alert in areas like this, but this is why I chose to do it this time, because I'm banking on there not being so many people on the server. So 487.3. You'll hit the surface, just carry on traveling, and yeah, we're at 5,000 meters. So what we're going to do is bring ourselves down to 487.3. I don't think we're going to make it. .3, we're going to hit the surface and it just keep on travelling towards OM1, it says. So 487. Well, if we just, our heading is nearly true north. So almost true north. Oh, there we go. You know what? These directions suck. Because that's OM1. And I know we're climbing. But that's a rock that can be mined. So we're sort of angling our ship you will hit the surface and just keep travelling, apparently. Won't be too high or we might miss it. What's this? Turn it off. Nothing. Ah. Ah. We've got a ship. We have a ship. So, I'm guessing that we're not too far from Jumptown, although we are veering off course a little bit. So we were at about sort of, right, is this Jumptown? No. It's a rock. Now then. There's an ion. This is Jumptown. Gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
And like I say, they can kill us.
Proximity alert.
They can blow us up. They can do whatever they want. But it's going to turn slightly here. And have a look at where we're at. Let's bring it up a bit. So we don't look like a noob when we land. And just bring it down. Now we're going to turn engines off.
Engines offline.
And what we're going to do is exit out of the canopy. Right? That's what we're going to do. So, because that is a wonderful, wonderful animation. Because our ship is in the vicinity, we're going to open this. You see, it's green, so there's somebody inside, and we're gonna risk this. Now the guy is waiting outside, probably to kill us. So select an inventory, and we're going to go for the. Actually, should have checked to see if so select subdirectory, cargo grid. So what we've got is Widow Slam. Now we can slide that. No, there's none. 8. Are you having a laugh? Huh? That's weird. Is that because it's all we can take? That's really strange. Sometimes there's crates you can loot as well, but I don't know if there's any here. I mean, this is a real kind of smuggler's paradise where, you know, it's just a mess and nobody's really coming here for anything else than drugs or to pick up a parcel. Not really had a good chance to look around here. There doesn't seem to be that much going on. Certainly certainly no crates. So I'm guessing, let's just have a seat. Let's just have a seat. Select an inventory, Titan, and so 8 SCU. So if we buy, well, let's have a see where we can sell this stuff. So we're going to go to a website called SC Trade Tools, sc-.tools, right? SC- or hyphen trade.tools, sorry. And we've got a cargo to sell. So there's trade routes, and you want to trade, and let's say we've got an Avenger Titan, and we've got, say, 100,000 credits to spend, and that's going to be jump town to Brio's Breaker Yard on Daymar, and that is slam. So if we buy slam, put it into our Titan, and we buy 8 units of that. Oh, wait a minute. We've got to, this is what we're going to work out. We are going to make, 900, let me just do a calculation here. 941,515 AUEC. That's what we've got before we start buying, okay? Oh, wrong key. So then we buy, and we will buy slam. Oh man, choose the Titan. And we'll buy that. That's 96,000. So confirm that. Processing order. Transaction complete. Purchase successful. We can't fit any more. Look at our cargo grid. It's now full. So we can't fit any more in there. We are going to leave. Now, there is somebody in here, but I can't find them. I'm not looking for them. What we're going to do is before we're going to climb into the ship, and when we do that, the first thing we do is set a route to Daymar. And we're going to get there as quickly as possible, even before we take off, right? Even before we take off, we're going to set a route to Daymar. Come on, set a route to Daymar. Why won't you set a route to Daymar? I bet if we yeah, we can set a route there. So why can't we set a route there? Set route, come on. Set route. And we're basically going to Brio's breaker yard. So, oh, wrong key. What we're going to do is put our thruster to the top. We haven't got a marker for Daymar, which is troubling. Right, it really is troubling. This is what I don't like. We're going to clear the route. Clear the goddamn route. So yellow is either set route. Look at that. There's a direct line between yellow and Daymar, which is never going to change. And we can't clear route. We can't set route. There's another ship turned up. And this is what I don't like. Clear the goddamn fucking route. That's where I wanna go. I wanna go to Daymar. So. See, let us go to Crusader, but not Daymar. We'll have to do it manually. Clear route. Why can't we set a route? I don't know. I don't know why we can't set a route. So, if we turn engines on,
Engines online.
put our
Launch complete.
what we're looking for is the planet Daymar. And it should be. They're going to be up here. No. And we've got OM5. I mean, this is just getting our map again. This clear route. I want to clear all goddamn routes. I'm a bit stuck here. I really am a bit stuck. I think turn on our quantum again. Risky as fuck, because if we get accosted by let's go to OM5, right? No, not OM5. There's no blue markers because I'll tell you what. Just let's just point it to the sky and go at full speed.
Landing gear rejected.
If we get stopped, or if there's Crusader security, if they come to follow us, we're a bit knackered. Right, so OM5, let's just go to OM5.
Quantum travel initiated.
go anywhere near that. Got another ship, but that's not going to bother us. That's Crusader. Off and on the Quantum Drive. Let's just bring the I don't see Comrie. God damn it, Dema. Right. So if we're going to our, just for the sake of this, I mean, I want to go to Dema, right? Set route. Now it'll let me set a route. Maybe you need to be in the atmosphere
Quantum travel initiated.
and able to target it from your position before you set a route. No, that's not right. You don't want to be messing around in the star map, in the navigation map. So we're looking for Brio's Breaker Yard. Is what we're looking for. Security post Maluto, been there. No, not that. So look around. Brio's Breaker Yard is what we're looking for, and it might be a red triangle, diamond, or it might be one of these. Brio's Breaker Yard, Security Post Prash Yard, the Garden, Shelter, Security Post, Shoe Bin. So it's not any of them. Where's Brio's Breaker Yard? Oh, this will be it. This will be it. Yeah. The blue diamond, right. So we're going to quantum to that.
Quantum travel initiated.
Yeah. If we were in ARCORP, I would already know the routes. But I've got to say, ARCORP is swarming with security. And the number of times I've been really, really lucky in ARCORP with drug smuggling. I've always been stopped before I've picked the drugs up. I've never been stopped and searched while I've had a ship full of drugs. But I remember selling, the closest I've ever come, I sold a Constellation Andromeda full of drugs for like 380,000 credits. Took off, got into orbit, and then I got accosted by security, and I just sold the drugs like 2 minutes before. Who the hell's this? This is this is not good. This is not cool. Gonna put our landing gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
We've got contact. We have got contact. Gonna take off the cruise control. And where the hell are we gonna sell this stuff? It's the first time I've ever been here, but it's usually a hut of some kind. And I'm gonna park here.
Proximity alert. Head.
And there we go. We are touched down.
Landing complete.
Engines off.
Engines off.
Again. We exit the ship through the canopy. Why? Well, because nobody can board the ship when we're getting on and off if we come out this way. If we drop the ramp, they can. So I'm guessing the sails in here. The comms array, you always check the comms array while we were landing, just to make sure that that it was active. So go to the commodity shop and we sell, and we select the Titan inventory, right? And we sell slam, and we sell all of it, right? 135k. So we confirm that, accept, right? So then our cargo is empty again, and let's run out and go back. Where's our ship gone? It's over here. Go back to our ship. Now it doesn't matter now if we get blown to bits. All we're going to lose is our armor and everything that we're carrying. We're not going to lose 95k of worth of drugs. So if we now, we're now gonna, I don't like the look of that red, I don't know what he is. Can we target him from here? No, we can't. He's got to be on our HUD. So engines on.
Engines online.
We're gonna lift up, and he's now turned white. So what is he? That is an NPC, Citizen Slade, and if we look, he's in a cutlass black bastard. A gutless black, as I like to call them. So we're going to get the hell out of here at full speed. We're going to put on our cruise control, and the cutlass black is nowhere near as fast as the Avenger. We can outrun him easily. So we're going to get some height, bring it up a bit more, about 80, 85, there we go. So yeah, I'm not even bothered about the gutless black when I'm in the Avenger. If I was in the Andromeda, as soon as he turned red, I'd probably pop him. So now that we are floating in space and there's nothing on our radar, I'm just going to check that. Now we've got 98,515 AUEC. So in that trip we made 4,000 credits, right? Did we? 90? Oh no, sorry, 40,000. 39,000, yeah. We made 39,000 credits in that trip alone. We had 900 and, hang on, what did I write down? 941,000, and now we've got 980. So that's 39,000 credits in just that trip. If I had a bigger ship, i.e. the Andromeda, I could have, yeah, I could have cleaned up. I could have stocked the ship full of a lot more, because the Avenger's only got 8 cargo space. The Andromeda's got 96 cargo space. So let me just do a calculation on this. So if we do 39,000 divided by 8, that gives us 4,875 times 96. We would have, if we'd have filled an Andromeda full of slam and sold it on that run, we would have made 468,000 credits. That's 500,000, going on for 500,000 credits on drug smuggling. Given that I'm in an Avenger, people know that it's not got a very high cargo capacity. Yes, they could destroy my ship, and just to be nasty, you know, just to spite other players. But what I was talking about, same as in Eve. Oh, trading prices, right. Other players will destroy you just to ruin your day. You know, the guy yesterday in prison, going around killing people. When I said, mate, we're trying to get a mission done here, and all you're doing is fucking things up. He said, first thing he said, cry, 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 cry. Because that's all they're interested in. They want that gloating. You know, they want confrontation. Cry, cry, cry. I did something bad to you and you're going to cry about it. You know, people like that really, really piss me off. Because if that didn't work, they'd do something else to try and piss you off. You know, they're just horrible, nasty people. And yeah, a game allows it, and that's what people are like. That's human nature. But that's all they're interested in is pissing people off, because they know there's no comeback on them. They know they're sat behind the keyboards, behind the security of the internet, and nobody's going to come around and set fire to the house or anything. If that was a factor, they wouldn't do it. That's a fact. That is a fact. But anyway, that's besides the point. If I was in an Andromeda and I could fill the Andromeda and sell the drugs, and I've done this dozens and dozens of times, right? Mostly without success. Mostly without success. And when you're spending over 1 million credits to fill an Andromeda, and well over 1 million credits, what's that? What is that? Got the red mist. Back off a bit. Why can't we target that ship? Why can't we target that ship? I wonder. Probably because it doesn't exist. If my ship was full of drugs, I'd be on high alert now, thinking, what the hell is he doing? I can't target it. Let me switch over to missiles. No. Actually, no. Let's just go. The G key, you middle mouse button to select missiles, and the G key allows you to select more than one missile, up to 4 missiles. I can't target it, so that is a. Give me the ping to tell me that something, you know, there's a ship around, but don't know what that is. However, let me just. Yeah, Jumptown is a very, very popular place for drug running. And you know, there's honour amongst thieves. There's the honour amongst thieves element where you know, people respect each other, knowing what they're doing, and they won't mess with each other. But then there are others, that's all they're there for, because they know it's a popular place for drug running, and they destroy people's ships. And oh, how much did you lose? All your money? Oh, that's even better. You know, because I want to crush you for no reason. I want to ruin your day. I want to spoil your gaming experience. And then I'll sleep well and I'll laugh about what I did. You know, and yeah, not even pirates. They're not even interested in profiting for themselves. They just do it out of spite. Don't get it. Don't get it. But yeah, it cost me 1 million. I was spending like 1.3, 1.4 million to fill an Andromeda full of slam, and I was selling it for between 250 and 380,000 credits, and that is a safe run, and what I consider to be one of the more safer drug runs. And I would say, I'm guessing, out of 40 trips, out of maybe 40, between 40 and 50 trips, I was successful in maybe 10 or 12 of them. And that is drug running. The rest of the time, my ship got destroyed, 30k crashes, you know, where I couldn't retrieve the ship. There were one time, I remember 1 week where I was doing this, and there was every time, oh no, sorry, 1 day out of the week that I was doing this, every single time I filled my ship to the brim with slam, we'd get a 30k crash. So I'm spending like 1.2 million, 1.3 million, or 1.4 million, whatever the prices were, and then we get a 30k crash and I'd lose it all. No way to retrieve the ship, had to claim it back. And it almost caused me to stop playing, because I thought, this cannot be random, right? It cannot be. The timing of it was unbelievable. Sometimes I'd finish buying it and I was on my way back to the ship, which takes 30 seconds, and there'd be a 30k crash in between buying it and getting back to my ship. And I'm thinking, there must be some CIG admin somewhere that just wants to do this. It cannot be that consistent. I even told a mate, he messaged me and said, what are you up to? And I said, I'm drug running. You watch. The moment I fill my ship, there'll be a 30k crash. And hey presto, it happened. It fucking happened. Just like clockwork. Now this is alarming me, because this is moving. And I can't target it. So I'm wondering what the hell's going on. If I just set my... I'm not moving, right? I'm not moving anywhere. I'm doing 0 speed, and that ship is moving. Look. Network intrusion. Where is it? Oh God, let's have a look then. If we go to ECN alerts, network intrusion, ST what? So that's Hurston, right? That is ST102. It's one of the, I don't think it's the Hurston Comrie itself. It might be Aberdeen. And if we go to another website, just bear with me. This website is called Star Citizen Wiki. And ST102 is ETA. That's strange. Aberdeen's ST192 and Hurston is ST161. But ETA, there's nothing on ETA. Somebody must be practicing or whatever, but... yeah, so out of sort of 40, 50 drug smuggling trips, I was successfully maybe a dozen of them, and that's been generous. And after, I thought to myself, right, I had, what did I have at the time? I had 4.4 million credits before I started drug smuggling, and I got down to 600,000 credits through losses. You know, you do one successful run, and the next 2 or 3 will be unsuccessful. You know, and you're trying to make back what you've lost and losing more than what you make. So I thought to myself, that was kind of the first couple of days, and I'm thinking, this is bullshit. You know, I'm looking at my credit balance, and I'm thinking I used to have 4.4 million, and now I've got less than a million, a lot less than a million. So then I started doing it in small amounts and building it up. Then I worked out a plan to do it only at certain times of day, only on certain days. And basically it was between sort of 6 a.m. and 1 p.m. UTC on weekdays, never on a weekend, because the weekend there was just too many players, too many griefers, and if you did it later on in the day, then you would get a lot of the, I found it was a lot of the Asian players, you know, Middle Asia, Far East. Well, not so much Far East, it was like more like Middle Asia, India, and Egypt, and other countries around the area. There's quite a few players from those countries are really belligerent. You know, they just want to be nasty to you for no reason. And it must be a lifestyle or you know, the way that kids are raised, that you're just nasty to other people for the sake of it. Don't get it. But also there's a lot of European players who are like that, and quite a few Americans as well. But I have to say, and I'm not being unfair, that it was mainly people from Middle Asia that destroyed my ship or griefed me and caused me to lose so much profit. I nearly gave up playing Star Citizen. I thought, this is a waste of time. I'll go play something else that's more enjoyable. It really was a cruel learning curve. So yeah, drug smuggling, as I said right at the start, highly profitable, but great risk. And you know, in that one trip alone, I made 39,000 credits. It might be an idea to do another run, just to see if I can find Jumptown. But that way of getting to Jumptown, need a better way than that. Or no, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go over to Art Corp. Right. We'll go over to... That's a comma ray, isn't it? So we don't need that. We'll go over to Art Corp. Where's the sun gone again? It's behind us. Right, okay. I'm looking for the shadow. There it is. Well, if that's the sun and that's Crusader, then Art Corp should be somewhere here. But it's not showing up on our map, so I think what we'll do is go to the good old star map, set a route. Where is it? There it is, Art Corp. We'll set a route to Art Corp, go to Lyria, and see what that's about. Right, so engage quantum.
Quantum travel initiated.
It's 42 million kilometers, so it's going to take a while. In fact, why don't we time it? Let's start that up. Add sort of 5 seconds to the travel time. See how long it takes in a stock Avenger. Yeah, I mean, it's a cruel world, is Star Citizen. Nobody says it should be any different, but I just hate griefers. I really hate griefers. You know, there's a drawback to committing crime. As much as they get a crime stat for murder, you will get a crime stat for smuggling drugs if you get caught. When there's no comma ray, they can kill with impunity. There's absolutely nothing to stop them destroying you and not getting a crime stat. And they will do that because they can get away with it. You know, it's just how people are. But if the comma ray is active and they do that, they get a crime stat, and then they've got to go to great trouble to get rid of it. So for one act of spite or vengeance or whatever it is, they've then got to go to a security depot, sneak in or kill all the guards, and then get rid of the crime stat for killing you and the guards. Because when you've got a crime stat, your options are limited. You won't get any missions. You won't be able to sort of take a mission to a security bunker and get there safely and get rid of your crime stat. That way, I think in 3.17 you can go around knocking them out. You go around, you knock all the guards out, subdue them. Once that's done, you can then hack the terminal and clear your crime status. But I don't think that's possible. I think you get like an assault charge in 3.18 for doing that. So it's not really worth it. That's why people take down the comma ray, so they can do these things without getting a crime status. And you know, I dare say, I don't know for sure, but I dare say CIG created this environment not for that specific purpose, but people will exploit anything. You know, they will exploit absolutely anything for their own benefit or entertainment or whatever personal reasons they have. They'll do that, and it's at the expense and detriment of everybody else. Cruel world, very cruel world. And I hate it. You know, I hate people who do that. I wouldn't do that myself, but it's part of the game. You know, I've had loads of people say, look, if you can't take it, don't play Star Citizen, go back and play Minecraft or something. No, I want to play Star Citizen. I want to play the game my way. You know, and unfortunately, as in real life, you've got to watch out for yourself. You've got to watch your back. You've got to watch what you're doing. Don't put yourself in a situation that's going to be detrimental or risky. Well, drug smuggling is all of those, you know. It really is. There are many more ways of making money. I was talking to a mate yesterday. He'd been continuum mining all day. And he was refining the product. He's going to sell that and make shitloads, which is a hell of a lot safer and more reliable than drug smuggling, if you've got ship to start with. You know, you gotta. Most people will have a ship like me, an Avenger, and they will build themselves up to be able to afford to buy other things. And you know, it depends how much time and effort you put into the game as to how much you're going to get out of it. But it's your choice. You play Star Citizen how you like. Everybody does. And, you know, it's not the Amazon jungle where everything eats everything else that moves, but that's what it feels like sometimes. Yeah. And you've got to choose your own way. Make your own path. Do your own thing. You know, as solid runs say, do your thing. Make it your own. And yeah, that ship, look at that ship, it's still, we're in Quantum and that ship icon is still whizzing around. I don't know what it is. I bet it's still there when we come out of Quantum. And we are timing this, like I say, we're nearly there now. We're at 6 minutes 10 seconds so far. So from Yella to Artcorp, let's just stop the timer.
Quantum travel complete.
6 minutes 22 seconds. Call it 6.5 minutes. You're in quantum travel for 6.5 minutes from Crusader to Artcorp. So what we need is Lyria, or Lyria as some people call it. So we'll just turn off the quantum drive, turn it back on to refresh everything, because that's what I've learned to do. So that's Lyria. So we need an orbital marker. We'll go to OM6, because the planet we need, the moon should I say, is at the other side of the planet we're in front of. So if we just come here and then go down, where's Lyria gone? So that's OM6. There's that ship. There it is. Look. What's it doing? It's not on the radar. So where's, turn the quantum drive off. Turn it back on again. We're looking for not that one. That's OM6. That's Wala. That's where we'll be going to after we've been to Lyria. What's this? Hurston. Microtech. See any more moons here? There we go. Comare, and that is Lyria. So, wait on a minute. We go from one side of the planet. Ah, right, okay, whatever. We'll go to OM1. We'll go to OM1, which is taking us the other side of the planet, like the other marker did, but so I've not used the map. Oh, here we go. So, Lyria. Like I say, a menu somewhere when your quantum drive is active, a menu that pops up of all the possible destinations. So you click on Artcorp, which expands. It's a tree menu. It expands into the moons around Artcorp. You select Lyria, for example. Then your nav computer says, "Oh, you've got a tick in it or an X." A tick for the waypoint, an X to cancel it. That would be great. That would be absolutely great. Now, there's nothing here, right? So, turn off the quantum drive, turn it back on. Whoa! Abracadabra! Voila! You know, what's going on? So we're looking for, we are looking for the orphanage, right? We are looking for the orphanage. Again, a menu, a tree menu. You click on Lyria and it gives you a drop-down menu of all the possible destinations. You click on it, that sets a waypoint. Or ticking an X for the pit. No, this should be it. The orphanage, right. Okay, so we're going to the orphanage. wait for calibration, and then enter quantum travel.
Initiated.
You could even do that on the star map, right? The star map, you could have a menu at the side where instead of clicking on the planets and them not setting a destination, you could just have a menu to do that for you. Just quick, easy access. It's a no-brainer, you know. And it would be a great... In fact, I was talking to a mate about game ideas last night, and he said, you should go on the suggestion forum. You've got some really good ideas. And I said, yeah, I should, shouldn't I? But who's going to pay attention to me? So we're going to go into cruise control. Just fire that up. We are at 2,900 meters and decreasing. So got to watch that. Make sure we don't plow into the ground. There's a ship there already. What have we got? It's a reclaimer. So that is not in any way, that is not going to be a threat, right? If there's any other ships there, and he's going to know that me in an Avenger is not going to be a threat. So we are decreasing altitude. I'm just going to bring that up. I'm going to bring that up slightly. I'm going to bring the I'm going to lower my undercarriage. So we're just coming in, still on cruise control, until we get sort of, I don't know, 1,500, 2,000, 1,500 sort of time, distance. The comm array is up. Right, first thing to check, always, you're going somewhere. I must admit, I checked it when I first arrived at Lyria, saw that the comm array was up, so I knew we were okay to proceed. Right, so look at the size of that thing. Look at the fucking size of that reclaimer. Now that has got 300. That has got 300 cargo. What we're gonna do is just land here. Yeah, we're alright, we're alright, we're alright. So if we just sort of park here, right? Just gonna park here. Turn the engines off.
Engines offline.
And then we're gonna get out of the ship by the canopy, not through the ramp. Good practice, good practice. Now this place is damn cold. So this is during the day, so we're fine. Lol. Now look, here there's somebody inside.
Hello.
Hiya mate, how's it going? I'm just
waiting.
Yeah, I'm just looking outside and there's loads of stash parcels on the ground. I'm just laughing. Are you collecting them?
No. I'm just waiting, so I had fun with them. They were on the shelf in here. I'm just trying to sell.
Ah, okay. Right, well, just to let you know, I'm live streaming and I'm doing like a playthrough of drug smuggling. So that's why I'm here.
Ah, okay, I'm just testing cargo.
Yeah, cool. You carry on. Don't mind me. Now this is obviously another player who's he's come to the orphanage because this is where you buy drugs in the RCorp system. This is just like Jumptown, however, it's different drugs, different prices, and he's got a massive ship in which to store it. So he's going to fill his ship up, and like we did in Crusader, he's then going to sell it on for a major profit. And this is how you make money quickly, but it is dangerous. There are people, I mean, not in a reclaimer. You know, you're going to have a massive ship to take on a reclaimer. But there are people that will target you. If they've got an A2, for example, an A2 can carry a nuclear bomb, and they will drop a bomb. And I'd be actually been in this location when somebody's dropped a nuclear bomb outside and destroyed absolutely everything. That means ship, cargo, and anything else that's there. And I think, is it a 4-kilometer radius for a nuclear bomb? Something like that. So it will destroy his ship, my ship, and everything else that's in a 4-kilometer diameter from where the bomb's dropped. It's risky as hell, but you do make major profit from selling drugs, and that's why people do it. If you can find a quiet time on the server where you're not going to get attacked, then that's the best time. That is the best time. And this guy, he seems like a nice guy. He's not an asshole. We're in no threat. The comm array is active anyway, so you know you're going to have to be stupid to commit a crime when the comm array is active. And yeah, it's up to you. The game allows that.
To be fair, that some people will not care if the comm array are.
Good point. Good point. But you know, you're going to get a crime stat. You're going to get security after you. You're going to then have to go to somewhere like Grim Hex, where there is no security to get rid of your crime stat. So it is a very, very risky business, but the profits are huge. And this gentleman with the reclaimer, if he fills that up with 300 cargo capacity, let me just do a quick calculation. Let me just do a rough calculation. This isn't accurate, but
All right, I'm all done. Have fun with your stream. I'm off.
okay, mate. Have a good day. Thank you. Cheers. Right, this gentleman with the reclaimer, if he filled his reclaimer and did the run that we just did, oh my God, he's gonna make. Hang on, this is like an international phone number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna make almost 12 million credits. If he filled his ship and sold all those drugs, 12 million credits. And when that's one run, right? Now buying that and selling it, you can't do that in a few minutes because you can only buy and sell a few drugs at a time. And I don't mean a few as in 2 or 3. I mean a shitload. But you can't sell 3,000 units of drugs at once, and you can't buy 3,000. Or you might actually be able to buy as much drugs as they'll sell you, but not in those quantities. So, you know, you're just dealing with it. You're just dealing with it. Now then, he's on his way. So what we've got here, there's no Widow, right? If you notice, there was a drug called Widow. There is Slam at 41 SCU. Now that isn't a bad price. What we can do is we can fill our ship with Slam. At Jumptown, we were paying 95,000 for 8 units, cargo units of Slam. Here, we're paying 105, right? That's the difference in price. A lot cheaper at Jumptown. That's why it's more popular. You make more money. And the rest, the Altrusia toxin, actually we're going to buy this. We'll buy that 105,000. Confirm that. Right, and this is accept. So we've got a ship full of Slam now. The ETAM and the Altrua toxin actually is not ETAM. Wait a minute. Have those prices changed? I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that because let's see. They used to give you prices, but They don't give you the price. Out of stock. Each time out of stock. Oh, because my ship is full. Right, okay, so it won't... Right, okay. Anyway, that's that. We bought 8 items. Now, there are crates in here sometimes. There's no crates here now. Sometimes there's one there. Sometimes there's one here or one there. And sometimes there's one here. So you're getting loot at the same time. Oh, and you can have one there as well. Look, there's an actual crate there that he's looted. So it looks like he's took everything that might be of any use, but not all the drinks. So we're going to take the drinks, and anything else is not worth a whistle. And there can be a crate here as well, just in that area there. So the time period, once you've bought all your drugs, actually we're going to do that. We are going to do that. We're going to open this door, and like that guy said, like that gentleman said, the comms array doesn't matter. If you're the kind of guy, if you're the kind of, right, so this is what we're going to do now. Open the ship, right, open the ship. Come on, open the ship, ramp access, come on. Why won't the ship open? Weird. Right, so if we get our multi-tool out, whack all this in the ship, yeah. I said whack all this in the ship. See, it's full. The cargo, oh, come on. The cargo is full because we've just filled it up with slam. So that's our cargo bay. If we take all these, shove them all in the ship like this, and this is the pauper's paradise, is this. These aren't worth much at all. Like that guy said, you can get them for free. You can get them for free. They spawn in the inside, like the crates. So we dump all that in there. Is there any more for any more? Nah. These, don't worry about these. There's nothing here. I mean, look, there's containers and all sorts that you can't do anything with. So if we just put the ramp up here, and I don't know why we're having problems. Come on, close the goddamn ramp, man. So it's low gravity, so we can't jump on this. Close the door, jump back off. If we weren't able to access that ramp, let's put our multi-tool away. If we weren't able to access it, well, actually, what we'll do is go back inside and sell those packages that we just picked up. We're going to get nothing for them, but the price of them is not too dissimilar between one place or another. So if we come here and we select the Titan inventory, in demand, no demand. Oh, sorry, we need to go to sell. If we agriculture out of stock, where's the why can't we used to be able to sell them here, and it was like revenant tree pollen. Right. I think what we're going to do is find out what them actual packages are. Now, that crate's still there. The stocks, once you've bought all the stocks, they take, it's about a between 6 and 8 minute cycle from no stock to some stock, and it depends how much other people are buying as to how much stock it's replenished with. So if somebody somewhere else on the server is buying a lot of drugs, of say slam, you won't get as much, but if nobody's buying it, you will get more than what you would if somebody else was buying it. It seems a bit random, but that's how it is. And this place, I mean, he had a huge ship, and this place is not friendly when it comes to landing ships. You've got to be quite precise when you're landing a big ship around here. You don't want that far to walk from your ship to this place. You know, you want it as close as possible, and the closer the better. In fact, we're going to enter the ship here. We're not going to take off yet.
Launch complete. Landing complete.
Really? Thank you. Landing complete. Nice. So we're going to come out of the pilot's seat. We're going to go into the cargo hold, and we're going to... Well, what is this? What is this? Can we... No. I think... Do we have to put it in our... Oh, man. No, we can't drag it. We can't... Oh, wait a minute. Can't drag it into our vehicle. Before, all it had to be is on the ship. Oh, brill. Gonna get stuck if... You can see the cargo hold is full of slam. And these are just... I don't know what they are. How do you get the description of what they are? Weird. You just put it on the ship and then you were able to sell it. We'll carry those around, we'll see. Right, now what we've got to be careful of is, because we're in RCORP, security. Security in 3.17 seems a lot more common and active than anywhere else. I'm going to turn the engines on.
Engines online.
We need to get to... well, actually, let's have a look at the SC trade tools. The orphanage to Sampson and Son Salvage Centre, it says, is the route, and that is, it says, and this is not accurate, but it says it's going to be a 39,000 credit profit. Let's see. Let's see, because we know how much money we had. We know how much money we made from the sale on Yella, from Jumptown to what the hell's... Oh, it's a raindrop. Right, so I am looking for Walla, and that is there. So I'm just gonna boost up as fast as possible. The minute that turns blue and I can jump, I'm gonna jump. Right. So now, and then I'm going to hope. I need the salvage centre on Walla, which is another triangle, diamond. Sorry, not triangle. It's a diamond, and I need to land there and sell this. It's a nice short route, a safer route, but you do not make as much money. Like I say, this time in the morning, I don't think anybody's going to bother us. It's nearly 8 AM. But expect that to start getting busier between now and 9 AM. So we've got an hour to do this. So off on with the quantum drive, and I'm suspecting this is Samson salvage, so straight to that, straight to that. And then, come on, spooling. Right, okay, so we jump to that.
Auto travel initiated.
Jump to that. That was yellow, wasn't it? Yellow. Okay. Yellow Daymar. So we're just going to land here, and this is a bit of a bitch in the dark. When you're in the dark, landing a ship here, you know, you've got to come in real slow, real slow. We're going to keep an eye on our radar, and the first sight of, you see that ship up there, that's putting me off, because I'd be fraught and distressed right now, thinking, oh my god, security, and I've got a shipload of drugs. I mean, they'll confiscate your ship, send you to jail, you'll lose everything, right? You don't want to get caught. Running away and getting a crime stat is probably a better option. You go straight to Grim Hex, where you can sell your drugs and then pay off your crime stat for running away. So we're going to back off on the power here, take off the cruise control, lower the undercarriage, come in sort of ish slowly, but with a small ship like this you can basically land it inside the scrapyard, or the salvage centre. We call them scrapyards in the UK. Right, so let's see. This has changed a little bit. Oh, okay.
Proximity alert. Head.
Turn the lights on. Yeah, that's a bit.
Proximity alert. Head.
That's a bit okay. Hasn't changed a bit. This is how I remember it. Right, so we're gonna just land here.
Landing complete.
Okay, engines off.
Engines offline.
Get out of the. Well, there's no way we're getting out of the cargo bay through the ramp. So we'll have to come out of the side of the ship. You know, you can imagine what you would do in a Pisces in this situation. I don't know how you get out of the ship. So in here, turn the corner, here's the terminal. Now we're going to sell everything. Sell, and we want slam. Wherever it is, where is it? There it is. Do we click on? Yeah, sell slam. Oh, inventory. Dirt. Excuse me. So we sell slam. Why can't we sell? Hey? Move away from that. So, inventory. Select an inventory. The Titan, right? And we're going to sell. I'm a bit confused here. I am really confused here. Select inventory. Titan. Sell. It says we've got no slam. We've got a goddamn ship full of slam. So the ETAM is I'm shaking my head, scratching my head. It says 16.87k a unit, but when we bought it, it was 105, wasn't it? Oh no, wait a minute. I have got a ship full of slam. I have definitely got a ship full of slam. Maybe I'm gonna have to go to Daymar again, which is, I mean, there it is, right? There's your goddamn cargo. Maybe it's just a bug in the game. So, Avenger Titan, right? That is our Avenger Titan. We want to sell, and we want to go. It's the same process as what we did in Daymar, but I'm just thinking, am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? No demand, in demand. You see the Revenant tree pollen? Maybe that's messing things up when I've loaded the packages on the ship, but it shouldn't matter. Please select a valid inventory to make a transaction. And I want to sell. Why is it kicking me out? Why is it kicking me out? Select an inventory. Samson and Sons sell. We're looking for slam. It says we've got none. But there is no way I can transfer the ship inventory to cargo. There's no way I can. Let's open the door. See, there's no way I can transfer the inventory over to local because it's your ship's cargo. So you've got to sell it out of your ship. Okay, right, so anyway. Oh, shit. Right, so we close the door. I said we close the door. Find a base to refuel that. Let's have a see at our. Right, so if you go to down here. And we are at Walla. And I think I'm just going to go back to the planetary survey. Go back to... I'm going to go Art Corp, Walla. Mining area 45, 56. Oh, there's loads. There is loads. 45, 48, 56 or 61. $45 is good enough. So come out of this, take off,
Launch complete.
get some height, turn on cruise control, and we're going to
Landing gear retracted.
we're going to get into orbit. For speed, we're gonna quantum to that. We've only got about a quarter tank left.
Quantum travel initiated.
Right, really risking it now. So 48, that'll do. So we're gonna quantum to Arcot mining area 48, refuel, go back to Daymar where we've just sold the other stuff. Another 6.5 minutes, was it? Brilliant. I don't know what's going on with that sail terminal, but it should detect that we've got the slamming our ship. For some reason it's not doing so. I mean, you can physically see the containers in our ship of what we bought. They're there, absolutely there, and we've spent God knows how much credits on it, so we've got to find a way of getting rid of it and selling it. There is a place on Hurston, a scrap yard or scrappers facility on Hurston that will buy it, but good luck. I mean, I'm thinking what's going on here? It's not even detecting that I've got any to sell. It may just be a bug, and if so, we'll have to get a ticket raised with the issue council, as they call it. Right, we're just going to back off here, and we're going to turn off our drive as we approach. Again, it's going to be a case of just hovering above the we're going to put our landing gear down just in case, but we can't even loot, right, because our ship, our cargo hold is full of drugs. So we can go around and maybe oh no, actually we might be able to. Let's just auto land like noobs. Bring up our repair refuel thing. We're gonna, that's our fuel taken care of, right? So let's just do a quick run around of this. Should have turned the lights off, don't really care. We're just testing this. I mean, it'd be annoying if we lost everything, but it won't be the end of the world, you know. This is going to get wiped anyway at the next patch. So we're going to run over here first. The temperature's -15. Our armor covers that adequately. So we're just going to run over, have a look in here, see if there's any crates. Basically only came here for the refuel. This is a bonus. So there's a crate here. As I said, there's a crate here that we can loot. And we're going to put everything into local. So tractor beam attachments, drinks, flares, and multi-tools. Yeah, all of that. Anything else? I will take that as well. That's all okay. So nothing else. There's a model of a ship there. It'd be nice if you could pick that up of the M50, but who wants a model of an M50? Huh. I'm not that bothered about M50s, to be honest. And the other, there's no more buildings on this side, I don't think. They've all got a different layout, and if you frequent them often, you'll learn it rather quickly. But it's not too difficult to find out where everything is. I'm just going to run across. Sometimes there's storms on these moons. High winds, dust storms, all kinds of stuff. It blows you all over the place, causes you to walk slowly. You've got to be a bit careful. You can injure yourself by just walking out of these doors. And when there's a storm going on, there used to be a bug that when you open the outer door, you wouldn't even get a chance to get into the inner door before it blew you 30 meters back. There's another crate here. We're just going to put everything in local and sort it out later. But anybody who sees us here now isn't going to think, oh, the drug smuggling, I'll destroy the ship and cause them to lose a lot. They're just going to think that we're looking for supplies or whatever. No crate there. There's one white crate over here. And again, we put it all in local. The one thing you don't forget is to transfer it all before you take off. I have done that loads of times. There's another Amber suit with gloves. Kind of looks cool, that Amber suit. In fact, we'll just take that for the fun of it. We don't want that medical attachment. No more crates here. Is there any on top? No, don't think so. Nothing else, nothing else, nothing else. Right, so we get out of here. There's some boots. What kind of boots were they in here? No boots. Was I imagining it? I'm going to take that apple as well. I'm going to take that apple. So, next building. Next building, here we come. And these three are all together, so it's going to be nice and easy. Yeah, when the door lock is red, there's somebody inside. When the door lock is green, there's nobody inside. Well, basically, it's this inner door. If this inner door's been opened, then the outer door shows red. So you know somebody's inside. But you can wait in the airlock and make and it appears green. Is that my personal? It is, isn't it? Have I shoved bottles in personal? I don't want to do that. I want to transfer all this. And I'm not wasting time sorting it out now. I'll do it once I get back. Oh no, actually I will. I'll do it before I go back. In fact, why don't I do it now? Why don't I just sort everything out now so it's nice and orderly? Would love a stack all button. That would be great. You know, it would save so much time. Like you're supposed to be able to stack these, but oh, you can stack these, but there's two there. You see, there's two in a stack, and I don't get how you can stack them. But you know, okay. Tractor beam, mining, tractor beam. So should be able to stack that. No, no. No, oh, wait a minute. No, there. I'm still half asleep. Don't worry about me. Pink, pink, cyan. So those go on there. Sort that all out. Those should stack. Right. Okay. Anything else? Yes, one of those. Should be. Why can't you fucking stack those? If I split that, then I can't stack it again, can I? Right, okay. Whatever that means. No, I don't want them, and I don't want that hat either. Oh, wait a minute. So, red crate. Let's see what's in this. We'll put... Right. multi and a bala helm. Move all over there. It's nothing. That's nothing. Another red crate here. Let's have a look. Nah, we're gonna move them all onto local. Oh, I was getting excited there. I was like, oh, another red crate. This is one I've just looted. So, nothing else. Nothing else. So let's have a look in here. Nothing. Oh yeah, red crate. Another red crate. Oh god. This is not great loot. In 3.17 you would get some awesome items from these crates on occasion. Another white crate. You know, you get some really rare stuff. Bloody hell. Hardy boots. I've never seen any hardy boots before. What the hell's... Okay, well, we'll just... we'll take the hardy boots. We'll take the black gloves. We'll take the mining detachment. We'll take the drink. And we don't want them. Right, okay. I think that's it. There is... Have we checked the bottom one? We have, haven't we? We have checked in here. Yeah, there's nothing. Nothing! 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 So, back out again. Last building now. 3 red crates and absolutely nothing to boast about. So it's going to be this one that we haven't been in. And we're only doing this because we've come to refuel, and we just might as well run around to see what's what, because I haven't actually done much looting in the PTU. Oh god, more crap. Oracle helmet. Yeah. The helmets are basically what you're looking for. Red crate. Aerial helmet. So you can buy them. And the force flex under it's just, and that Voyager helmet, whatever it is, not even interested. There's like 400 credits to buy or something. It's nothing. So if we just go sustenance, put them there. Flares, gonna have to sort the flares out at some point. Apples and those. Nothing else in there that I want. Then there's this white crate. I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. Flares, multi-tools, tractor beam. You want as much of those. What the hell is that? Ready up helmet pathfinder. I think that's one of those bags you put over your head. You know, we saw the guy in Lawville with one yesterday, and it looked really strange. No crate up there. Nothing else. Nothing else. Okay, so that's it. That's all 4 buildings. Everything, every crate looted. Don't think we've missed anything. So it's back to the ship. Hanging on the promises and the signs of yesterday. So we're gonna have to get in the ship, exit the pilot seat, sort out the local inventory, dump it all in our ship inventory, which is not our cargo space. Wait for the canopy to close, exit the seat, and now we can sort out the inventory. There is... Did I mention the bed in the Avenger? It's got a bed. So if we go vehicle... Oops, excuse me. No, if we go local and then vehicle, move all. In fact, move all. Nope. It doesn't like that to sit. So let's go with what we found out yesterday. 1 piece of armor, and we go armor, move all. That works, right? What else have we got left now? Undersuit, we've only got, we've got 2, we might as well drag them. Utility, if we put 1 item in there and then move all. No, it doesn't like that. Utility, so we move all. Even that doesn't work. The hell. And then move all. Right, okay. I don't know what the problem is with the inventories, but the move all is just you know. What else have we got? Flares. So this would be weapons, or will it? Yeah, weapons. Okay. Now, hardy boots. I don't know whether to ventricloves, imperial ventricloves. The imperials are colour, believe it or not. Cyan, pink, pink, pink. So we can stack all those in our vehicles. Nothing impersonal. Actually, cause I made up my mind, I ain't wasting no more time. There's no getting out of that cargo bay when it's full like that. No, there is no getting out of it. That's why I love the Andromeda. You've got a completely separate cargo bay. You can still move around the ship when the cargo bay is full. Right, so engines on. We forgot to turn our engines off. Jeez, that's a big no-no. That is a massive no-no. We could have come back to the landing pad, and our ship could have been just going to cruise up, get some altitude while it's retract the landing gear. While it's doing that, I'm going to set a course for Daymar, but it wants me to go to Crusader first. Yeah, that's sensible, isn't it? Jesus, whatever. So the fuel required 412, and we've got 583 fuel. So okay. If we turn on our drive, we should get a marker. Wants us to go to OM2 first.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel.
But I made up my mind, I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again. Here I go again. Right, so we're just gonna wait for this to finish, and then you have 6.5 minutes of me talking bollocks. Yeah, don't know why we couldn't sell the stuff at the salvage yard on Walla, but pretty much hoping we can sell it at Daymar, because we sold it before. Don't know what's going on. Really don't know what's going on. And I'm not that... if it was the live server, I'd be a lot more concerned, because obviously I've got a ship full of cargo, potential profit, that I can't sell. What I am frustrated about is why I can't sell it. Is it a bug? Is it a glitch? Is it just an anomaly? Or is it intentional? I mean, am I doing something wrong? I don't know. You select the cargo of the ship, you select the product, you sell it. Just like we did in Daymar, but it wasn't working for some reason. We'll have to find out why. Did submit a ticket for the glasses though, you know, the duplicate glasses. So, can't have that. You can't have because say, I don't know, the Apex sunglasses are rare, and they're rare because people don't know where to get them from, and not many people have them. But I had a word with a mate of mine last night, and since we last spoke, we both found out a lot more about the Apex. And my mate actually said to me, you know you can duplicate them, and I'm like, yep. And I told him my story about how I duplicated them, and they're pretty much same as what's happened to him. So, you know, people are aware of it. Whether they report it or not is a different thing. Don't forget, it's transient. Is the stuff you've got in on the live server and the PTU. It gets wiped, right? It's not major or minor, is it, with Star Citizen? So from 3.17 to 3.18, when 3.18 arrives, there'll be a wiped database, so you'll be starting from nothing again. I call it the minor version. You know, the 3 is the major, the 17 or 18 is the minor, and anything after that is the revision. And if there's anything after the revision, it's a sub-revision. So 3.18.1.5, the 1 would be the revision, and the 5 would be the sub-revision. 3 being the major, 18 being the minor. And that's a Linux way of describing it, of working with it. But yeah, it's a problem because, you know, you don't want rare items being duplicated. You know, especially if it was like subscriber gear that somebody's paid hard cash for. You don't be able to duplicate it for free. Although people will. If people know about this, they will exploit it. And they'll exploit it to high heaven. And then everybody will be wearing Apex sunglasses. And they've not had to loot it, they've not had to work for it, they've just glitched it, or however you want to call it. If you think that's a good thing, oh yeah, I get a lot of stuff for nothing. No, that's not how life works. You know, it's how we'd all like it to work. We'd all like to live in a Star Trek universe where we just tell the computer to fabricate something in the replicator. But that's not how life is, and that's not how life should be in a game like Star Citizen, you know. So it's right and proper, and for every reason I can think of, submit a ticket to CIG, make them aware of the issue, let them deal with it. You know, that's the right thing to do. And if they turn around and say, we don't care, duplicate all you like, everybody's then free to go ahead and do that. But I doubt they will. I doubt they will. But, yeah, mate, I was talking to, he said he also submitted a ticket about it. So if there's 2 of us on it, CIG are going to sort of say, hang on a minute, there's something going on here. And for example, I used to be an admin on a network that ran Minecraft servers, and there was a player there who knew how to glitch things through the mechanics of the game, and it was all using pistons and working out, you know, timings and all that. But he was able to reproduce a lot of items like diamond blocks, emerald blocks, gold blocks, iron blocks, any sort of block he could duplicate. What were they called? Obsidian blocks. He had this machine that did it. And I don't know how long the machine was going for, but it worked. You know, I saw it working. And I thought to myself, it doesn't have to go get stuff, it just sticks 1 block in the machine and it reproduces 100,000. You know, and that's not the point of the game. That's not why it exists. Shit, interdiction. Into fucking diction. Right, so up. we're gonna put our boost to full, and we're gonna get out of here. We are gonna get the hell out of here. No ships on radar, but what the hell's going on? We just want to get out. The stupid thing is, right, you cannot outrun the security forces. They're in Avengers. I'm in an Avenger. They will approach me at light speed, whereas I haven't got that capability. And you should be able to outrun the security forces. Right. Now then, I'm gonna just clear route, bring that off, and I want Daymar. I'm looking for Daymar. Turn it off, back on. Selling. Selling. Daymar. It is Daymar, isn't it? Let me just check that. Daymar, yeah. Brio's Breakers Yard. Okay, so we're going to quantum to there.
Quantum travel initiated.
No ships appeared when we got interdicted. I'm not complaining. Not at this moment in time. Yeah, outrun them. Live to fight another day.
Quantum travel.
Right, so look for the diamond. Bring the that is that it? No, that's it. That is definitely it. Brio's Breakers Yard. Right, so get down there as quick as possible before security turns up. Even when we're down there, security could turn up. You know, I've been landing at a base before and security's turned up, and the NPC ditched his ship into the ground. Didn't blow up. Obviously, because an NPC probably in God mode that respect, but yeah, drug smuggling, mugs game, unless, oh, for fuck's sake, what's this? What is that fucking ship? Cutlass Black. I don't fucking believe it. He's taking fire from another ship. So, right. We are at 2,500 feet, and what ship is that? That is a Vulture. Now then, where's our oh, brilliant. There we go. Is that our... No. We need a diamond. We need a diamond. OM5. Oh, there it is. There it is. Right, so we're not... We're going to take cruise control off, and we're just going to drop our undercarriage gear.
Landing gear deployed.
We're just going to slowly come in here. Maneuver our ship down so it's easier to land. And while those guys are fighting it out, we're just going to come in as slowly as we can. We're at 1300, 1200. We're coming down, 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 down. There's a storm going on, so its visibility is limited, and we're just gonna best place to land. You see what I mean? Visibility is fucked. And I don't know what that's an engine for. Looks like an engine, but God. Is that? Looks like a broken ship. Just gonna park ours over here. Yeah. I think we're okay to just land here if we can. Yeah, we'll just land there, turn the engines off, get out of the ship. If we can't sell it this time, I'm gonna take those parcels out of the ship. You know, the packages that were that I collected. But there's no reason at all I should, ooh, wrong way, that I should have difficulty in selling this stuff. So, select Avenger Titan, sell, and slam. Can't sell it out of. Why can't I sell it? Fucking bro. Lovely. Lovely. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to open the door. I'm going to actually see if I can. I can't climb on top of them. I'm going to get my multi-tool out. I will gladly throw these away because they're worth like 150 credits each. And if they're causing fucking problems, I want rid of them. I don't think I can. No, I can't. I'm gonna have to get back in the ship through all this messing around, all this faffing around, all this farting about, all this extra time. You know, some people don't have this amount of time to waste on doing what should be easily possible. And I know it's development test software, but I'd really love to know what's going wrong here. You know, I'd really love to know what was causing these problems. So, spending time on this is at least gonna hopefully help me try and understand what the issue is. So, get rid of them. See, it's disturbing my cargo containers now, which it shouldn't do. I mean, put them back in line. And that is not perfectly back in line, is it? Jesus. I hope that's not affected anything. Any more parcels here? Any more of them goddamn packages? No. So then we've got to get back in our seat. We've got to get back in our seat, exit the ship again, the same way as we did before, go through the whole rigmarole one more time for the sake of testing. And I'm just going to clear these boxes out of the way so they're nowhere near the ship. There's nothing stuck up there, so that's good. I'm just going to, well, when I get on the ramp. I said when I get on the ramp, just going to close that up, and then hopefully put my multi-tool away. Is it going to let us sell this time? So, Avenger Titan, sell, and we're looking at slam, you know. See, we've lost because those two cargo grids were disturbed. Select subcategory. General storage. Slam. No. Cargo grid. No. General storage. Slam. Sell. We can sell it now. So we're selling 2 units. Okay. Maybe that's what we didn't do before. At Walla. Maybe we've got a... So select subcategory, cargo grid. Now we can sell. Right, so we sell from this side. Okay, confirm. Right. So we sold it. We've sold it. Now then. Right, so we're learning all the time now, because this is a kind of a new system. Right, so we've got 1,009,488 AUEC. Now then, that is 20, call it, give or take a few credits. That is 29,000 profit. When we went to Jumptown, it was 39,000. Exactly 39,000. So, in a bigger ship, Jumptown is your better option. I'm just trying to... Right. I think I know the score now. You've got to... Yeah. When those 2 cargo canisters, it's the grid inside the ship. When they were misaligned, they're no longer part of the cargo grid, so you have to sell them in general, not cargo grid. That is... Why have they included that? That's just goddamn confusing. Anyway, that's done. We got rid of the drugs. I'll have to watch out for that next time. And I dare say, if I... wait a minute. Open. Open door. I dare say if I put these probably weren't the problem, but if I whack them back on the ship, come here. I whack them back on the ship. This rubbish, and it's just I don't know what to call it, tree resin or whatever it is. We'll just see how much we get for these. I mean, it's got to be like 1,000 or 1,500 or something. If there's 10 of these and they sell at about 150 each, we'll see. But I don't even know if I'm going to get that. We'll see how much they sell for. It was just because they were there anyway, and there's nothing else, is there? Right, so back into here, put our tool away. Right, so I know what I'm doing now. Titan. More extra effort and time and in things involved. Right, so cargo grid. I don't know, we've got... yeah, look at that. How fucking wrong am I? Revenant tree pollen. Right, sell that. 8 units, 168 credits. Confirm, thank you. Sell that. I don't know why it missed. I don't know why it missed that one out. Confirm. Whatever. Don't care for whatever it is. Jesus. So much fucking effort for nothing. But that's Star Citizen all over. You know, spend 15 hours setting up and doing a job that takes 5 minutes. It makes absolutely no goddamn sense. But that's Star Citizen. And the thrill is spending time doing things with friends, having a laugh. You know, the visual spectacular that Star Citizen is. It's glorious. And we've got another ship. So engines on.
Engines online.
Boost up. Gear up. Out of here.
Contact. Landing gear rejected.
We don't care.
Contact. Contact. Contact.
We're going to bring our thing online. Now they're going to be expecting us to go to the planet. But we are going to boost to the comm array.
Initiated.
We're out of there. Don't care. Don't want to know what they want. Don't care. Right? Leave them to it. Bye. If they follow us, it's going to be a problem. So we're going to stay in full boost.
Quantum travel complete.
On and off again with the quantum drive, and we're going to be looking for Orison. Where the hell is Orison? In fact, where the hell is everything? The fuck? Well, there is Port Olisar. Where's Orison? Right, maybe we've got to... We'll jump to Crusader first. Again, this is dumb, but... lot of work needs going into this navigation. It's the main drive of the game. Is flying ships. You know, this selling Star Citizen based on these ships. And the navigation of these ships, it needs to be practical. It needs to be as simple as possible. And when things aren't sort of, and don't get me wrong, it's the same in the live server as it is in the test server. It's screwed. It needs a complete overhaul, redesign. You know, clicking on a map, not being able to set a route, don't know why, get into the atmosphere, then you can set a route. Why is that? You know, these things need addressing. I'm probably going to hit the suggestion forum with quite a few ideas, and you know, practical ideas, efficient ideas, user-friendly ideas, non-convoluted and complicated ideas, and things that just work. You know. Anyway, it's breakfast time. And what I'm thinking eggs, bacon. Nah. I'm thinking pancakes. Nah. No, not pancakes. Oh, yeah, God, pancakes. Oh, God, yeah. Waffles. Oh, man, yeah, waffles. Let's have some waffles. With a chocolate syrup. Oh, God. I'm a chocoholic. Don't care. Yeah, but you'll end up a diabetic. Then just give me the insulin. You know. And I know... Don't get me... I'm not taking the piss out of that. I've got friends who are diabetics, and it's... You know, some of them suffer. As a result, their lives are hell sometimes. But Yeah. Yeah. So just gonna fly towards the spaceport, land, think about having some breakfast, and then maybe come back and do some streaming a little bit later. But everything's working brilliantly. I mean, you know, apart from my misunderstanding of the new sales system, now I've got that worked out. I might hire, because we've got what? We've got 68,000. We've made 68,000 credits in our little Avenger in 2 trips. And if you were a grinder, if you're the kind of player that just does things over and over and over repetitively to get to where you need to be, that's quite a good profit in the sort of 2 hours that we've or 2.5 hours that we've been playing. You know, that is quite a good profit. For those with a C2 or a Carrick or any other ship that's got a massive amount of a reclaimer, you're laughing. That guy with the reclaimer earlier on, I don't know how much he'd bought. Oh, wait on a minute. We're not quite there yet. I don't know how much he'd bought, but he's going to make a good profit on that. Just because he's got a ship with a huge cargo space. And the Andromeda has 96 cargo. Well, the reclaimer is almost, well, over 3 times that at 300. 300 cargo space. Right, I'm just going to take off the cruise control, request landing clearance. And it's going to give me...
to assigned landing bay.
I'm going to drop the gear. Where's the landing bay, please? Roger. There it is. And we're just going to cruise in now. And the hangar bay doors will open as we approach, I hope. There they go. They're opening now. Ready for our arrival. And there we go. Yeah. And just gonna float in here. Gears down, no problem. We're coming in at 35. That's a little bit fast, but yeah, okay. 27. That's okay. So we can just come in.
Proximity alert.
Yeah. And then just noob auto land. And I call it noob auto land. There's nothing wrong with it, right? It's designed to land safely.
Landing complete.
Right. So engines off.
Landing complete. Have a
We're
pleasant
gonna
stay.
get out of the. We're gonna get out of the ship. We're gonna have a drink. Ah, no, we're not gonna have a drink. We're gonna. And what is that goddamn screen? You see the. No, I'm thinking the icon's changed, but it hasn't. Can't click on it or anything, but anyway. The beauty I love about this is you can just click on the door to open it. And I don't know of any other ships that allow that. People are going to say, oh yeah, the such and such ship does that or whatever. Great, but the Avenger, you know, you just touch the door and it's open, and that is brilliant. You don't have to go up to any little microscopic fucking button on the back of the ship precisely at 3 feet away and click it like, you know, the Pisces or the Drake or the Drake Cutlass, sorry, or you know, the C2. Or even the Andromeda. You know, you've got to be pretty precise with that, but it's like 15 feet in the air. With the Avenger door, you just click anywhere on the back door. within reason, and it's there. Good morning. Say good morning. It's like, you what? It's 8 o'clock in the evening in Aussie, mate. So let's store the Titan. And yeah,
Please visit us again.
that's it. That's the drug run. Now, what we might do later on, when we stream later on, we might buy an Andromeda and go do that and make a shed load. We might waste every bit of cash we've got on that. In fact, why don't we do it now? Nah, we need breakfast first. We need toast and honey. Toast and honey, and I'm thinking bacon. I just need bacon. God, I need bacon. I'll do that. Sausage and bacon. Yeah, sausage and bacon. And eggs. No. It's too much cholesterol. Gotta die sometime. Pancakes. Chocolate pancakes. Waffles. Chocolate waffles. No. I've got some. I've actually got some crunchy nut cornflakes. Oh my god, I love those. Yeah, that's it. That's what we're gonna do. Bye. Thanks for watching. I will be streaming later on. So yeah. Until then, thanks a lot. Bye for now.
And why not take one?